Hello, this is Derek from Future Vision and Growth Network. I get to do something really exciting today. I'm going to take you on a bit of a walking tour of the Wheeler District. So this is a district just off of I-40 in Oklahoma City. It's by the Ferris wheel, which is why it's called the Wheeler District. It is a planned community that is absolutely stunning and beautiful. So I'm going to show you the neighborhood. We're going to walk around a little bit. We're going to check things out. I'm going to show you a little bit about the housing and then some of the amenities that they have in this community. The houses are built. They're about 3 stories tall. They're really narrow. The front porches, I'll give you a look at one that's for sale right now. The front porches are on the front side of the building so that you can sit out and meet your neighbors. And of course, it's very much a social communal space, a chance for you to really get to know each other and build this sense of community. If you go down to the end of this, you can see, of course, the skyline of Oklahoma City, but I want to go ahead and take you on a tour, let you see a little bit about the Wheeler District in Oklahoma City. Let me flip you around and give you a little glimpse at one of the houses for sale. This one right here looks to be about 2 stories, has a beautiful front porch. And again, it's kind of a gray with a dark trim on it. It's beautiful. It's got that stunning front porch. Let me back it up a little bit. All the roofs have like metal roofs on them. Chance for you to kind of check them out. And again, your neighborhood is a bunch of houses going down the street. They're all very much connected. Walkability, gardens in the front. Very, very cool. Down the middle, of course, they have trees. Everything is kind of tree lined. So again, you feel like you are walking into a family space. It is built for young families, older people, if you want to have a space to hang out in. Very much built for everything that we're looking at. Check out a couple different styles. Look at this, it has a wood front on it and the side next to it. This one has this one. So they're all different. You can walk through the building and then you end up in a very different space. They're building new houses on the very end. So again, you're walking through the space. They have very little backyards. So you don't have much of a backyard at all. So you don't have to worry about mowing. It's about connecting versus mowing. Connecting versus mowing. There's gardens in the middle, plants growing. But then boom, you pop out here. This is the back of your space. So yes, this is back where you park. You park behind it. They have a brewery here called the Big Friendly. The Big Friendly has a bus, but it is a big old brewery. So a good chance for you to kind of, again, look. How many buses have this? Fantastic space. So again, you can look at all the things you've got going on. It is attached to the brewery, which I'm on the actual back side of the brewery. Let me go around the front. So you can see all of this. There is like a downtown space on the back of the apartments. There are decks above the actual parking. So you have spaces for you to entertain. And it also overlooks the Oklahoma City skyline. Taco Nation has a taco shop, which is absolutely stunning, but it also has a bus here because it's part of the brewery. Over there, the white building is Taco Nation. This is like the beer garden for the Big Friendly Brewery. Of course, there's a park for kids. But if you look up top, this big old space right here is the brewery itself. You have outdoor barrels. Obviously, they have the brew house. The sign says a single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions. So that's the big brew house. Now if you look down here, let's walk this way real quick. Again, this is like kind of like a main street, I guess you would call it. You can smell that yeast of the beer being made. It's like a walkable downtown kind of. It might be the home offices. This is a medical spa called the Wheeler Med Spa. There's a law firm. Advocates for Justice. Get another law firm. Verbode. Accountants. A capital co-op. Co-op Performance Lab for Bike Fit Studio. Then there's a Lacey Smith Photography. And if you look, you're going to, of course, see the Ferris wheel, and just to the right, you've got downtown skyline. Dunnigan Foods is like a farm to table. They bring stuff in. It is a phenomenal space. They do a lot of farm fresh stuff. They have meat and all that stuff in there. They bring their own vegetables in. It's a phenomenal space to be in. Again, look at the placemaking. You got places to hang out, beautiful backdrops. Chiropractors. You got a Kinfolk Family Farm and Shop. Interior designers, which makes sense. You're going to build these beautiful houses, you're going to need interior designers. A private tattoo studio. If you need to get your hair done, of course, it's a great place to get it done. Barbershop right here on the corner. There's a mercantile area called Wren Harper. It's like apparel, kid clothes. Of course, you have the patios available for anybody that wants to do Taco Nation. Let's walk around the corner and see what's out here. Beautiful, entertaining space. The cobblestones is really neat. And of course, at night, I imagine it's all lit up and beautiful. And just a big space. This giant space, I'm not sure what it is. I know there's a coffee shop at the end called Levity, which is where I'm going to end up. Because, of course, that's my jam. I'm loving coffee right now, so we're going to go get a cup of coffee and enjoy my afternoon. But I want to come down here and kind of see what's on the lower level of some of these buildings. Again, stylistically, right over there is your streets. You got 2 or 3 streets down there. A park at the very end that then connects that neighborhood. Of course, they're under construction right now, so they're being built like as we speak. Let's walk through here and see what's down in this area. Again, beautiful spaces. I'll have to find out more about what this big building is going to be because it looks like it's under construction currently. In case you need a little color in your life, which I love. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't think that grass is real, but I think it's something that you can have fun with. Check out these, and I'll just do the front. They almost look like they're not real. This is the back of the building, so I'll show you the front in just a second. They're beautiful, they're very colorful. You would know which one's yours. Mine is the yellow one, mine is the peach one, or the blue one, you're gonna know. So I love these, they're double car garages in the back. So again, all the parking is behind. Everything is pushed forward so that you're getting involved. Oh, here's a Wheeler District office in this big giant round building where the coffee shop is. There's the district office, Suite 150. So I'm assuming if you want to come in here and do more things, you can go ahead and make that happen. After the coffee shop, I will be there in a minute. So excited about that. Of course, there's outdoor spaces, parking across the street. Yeah. So when you look at this, they do have parking up by the apartments, or by the, I guess, houses, but it's right on the road. So you also have parking across the street. Let me give you a little bit of a gander out here. Again, they have pretty good sized trees that are going to be establishing themselves, but check out the color of that. I mean, it is fascinating. And like I said, if you look out from here and look over there, you can see, of course, the Devon Tower, which is the tallest tower in Oklahoma City at this time. Of course, there's hints that we're going to get one that's quite a bit bigger than that one. It will be amazing. Taco Nation is right up front, so when you come in, you know immediately where you're going to go eat. Taco Nation. So let me go in. I'm going to go grab some coffee at Levity and kind of just walk around and get my bearings a little bit. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tour of the Wheeler District. It is a phenomenal space, great little community. This is something that Norman needs to aspire to and create, and I think this is something we need to look for, because this is a way to build community, build spaces, and make it really, really interesting, instead of just being the same and doing the same thing. So I'm excited to go get my coffee. This is Levity Coffee Shop. Excuse me, Clarity Coffee. Oh, and also we have Wheeler Realty. And you have a fitness studio. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Fitness studio. And there's a good view of the neighborhood. Then there's the big brewery. And then here's the park, Taco Nation, all together. So hopefully this has been a tour that you have gotten some value out of. You get to look at kind of some different areas in the Oklahoma City metro area. It is phenomenal. Something I'm looking at kind of like what we're doing, ways that we're innovating and creating, and hopefully you get a chance to see that too. I'll be taking some photos inside the Clarity Coffee Shop and let you know what I think of their coffee. So I will talk to you soon.